Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Now today's video comes from the Non-Sequitur show on Saturday, May 4th, where Fight the Flat Earth and I were hosting the Flatterday Night Fight show when Flat Earth idiot Hip Hop Hippie joined the panel to discuss the Flat Earth Fantasyland with myself, while Fight the Flat Earth moderated our discussion. Now, I had never dealt with Hip Hop Hippie before this encounter, but I had seen him on a few other channels and he seemed reasonable enough to have a conversation with. However, as you will see, Hip Hop Hippie becomes immediately triggered by my presence and he devolves into an angry monkey quickly. Now, I have cut out the parts where he and I were basically talking over each other. If you would like to watch the whole video, which includes a great conversation that Fight the Flat Earth and I had with a physics student, head over to the Non-Sequitur show after this video and check it out. A link will be in the description. So let's begin.
Oh, Pippi, welcome. How you doing?
What's up?
What's up? So, I figured
you got all this crap and want to come in because you guys are a joke.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, you've had a conversation with me, so how about you have a conversation with Team Skeptic?
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
Alright, what's going on, Hip Hop Hippie?
I'm going to sit back here and moderate.
I will give you the option of going first or allowing me to go first. I guess because we're coming into this unprepared, this is not going to have a lot of evidential backing, but you know, if you can just kind of support any claim that you make, and I'll do the best to give any kind of support for any claim that I make. If you have any questions for me, by all means, stop me and ask me the question, and I'll clarify anything I need to clarify.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Can you demonstrate a rock sphere with water around its surface spinning with pressure gradients in a zero-G vacuum? Can you demonstrate that?
Look at the, yeah, we demonstrate it every day on the Earth.
I'm talking about an actual demonstration, an experiment.
I know what you're talking about, Hip Hop Hippie. I know what you're talking about, but let me ask you just a question. This is an intellectual, honest question.
Wait. Is that a no? Is that a no?
No. Hey, hold on. No? I didn't say no. No, that's not a no. Let me ask you a question about your honesty, your intellectual honesty, real quick. Okay. Now, do you understand that in our model, there's an Earth? In our model, not what you believe, but in our heliocentric model, there's an Earth, very, 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 very large Earth, whose mass is like 6 times 10 to the 27th kilograms or something like it's extremely huge, right? So in our model that has a gravitational field and a gravitational force pulling down on things with as massive of a body as possible, do you honestly think that your question can even be demonstrated if it could?
Well, it's not my fault. That's your fault. That's what you believe. So why can't you demonstrate it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have no intellectual honesty or you have no intellectual integrity. That's the only two options you have at this point with not answering the question that I asked.
What does that have to do
with anything? Because what holds the water? Okay, not a problem. What in our model, what holds the water to the spherical rock? What holds it?
Your fake fucking force, gravity.
Okay, so okay, gravity, right? So what's the gravitational pull of the Earth, and what defines the strength of the gravitational pull of the Earth according to our model?
Well, I don't fucking know, because your fucking model.
Okay, okay, so you're ignorant to the scientific consensus.
I'm not ignorant to the globe model, dude.
Absolutely, you are.
You can't even demonstrate your own model. So,
I asked
why are you talking shit?
Listen to me.
You can't even demonstrate your own model, dude.
You're being ignorant.
Hey.
You're being willfully
ignorant. You're the one who's brainwashed, dude. Not only are you brainwashed, you are like one of the most brainwashed, dude.
Guys,
you were definitely brainwashed,
guys.
Yeah.
Let's stick to one person talking at a time, okay? This can be a dumpster fire, but we can still try and keep it so everyone can talk one at a time, all right?
Let me get back to my point. Let me get back to my point real quick. Hip Hop Hippie, okay? It's time to put away your intellectual dishonesty for just a moment. I'm not asking you to agree that gravity exists. I'm not asking you to say that the Earth is a sphere. I'm not asking you to do anything at this point except for validate what you believe to be my model, the model that you want me to demonstrate. This is where we need to start first, because if I can't demonstrate it, I need to have a reason why. Is that correct?
I mean, I asked you to take a picture of the flat Earth. Can you take a picture of the entire
No,
flat Earth?
you don't need a reason
Okay,
why.
why
The
not?
reason why is
No.
the
Hold
reason
on.
why is
Why can't you take a picture
your
of
model is not scientifically sound, dude. You can't even demonstrate it.
Wrong.
So
You're wrong.
So I don't
You're
even know
wrong.
what you
we
believe,
demonstrate
dude.
it all the time. We demonstrate it all the time. We test its predictions, and the predictions match our reality. Now, if you can't accept reality, that's your problem, not ours. Now, I asked you a question, and I asked you to display just a little bit of intellectual honesty. I'm sure when you want me to refute your flat Earth model, you're not going to want me to refute it by saying you think the Earth rises at. Shut up and listen to me for a second. You're not going to say that the Earth rises at 9.8 meters per second squared. You're not going to, if I say that that's the case, you're going to go, no, that's not my model. I don't believe that. That's not me. Well, stop putting a false belief on what I believe. Stop saying that I believe something that I can't prove, and shut up and listen to me for a second. Now, I asked you a question. I asked you a fucking question, and you still haven't fucking answered it. You still haven't answered my question. What is, shut up and listen. Okay, like Fight the Flat Earth said, adults are talking, children should shut up and listen. All right, now what is the force that causes water?
Why are you talking? Why don't you just shut up and listen? Because the adult is going to talk.
Because, hey, talking over me is not going to prove you right. We've already proved that with Nathan Thompson. Why don't you just try to answer my question and show that you're not a dumbass? Right now, you're showing that you're a fucking stupid idiot. So answer my question. What is the reason that water sticks to the ball on our model? What is that reason? Answer that with some intellectual honesty. We'll move forward from there. Go.
It's your fake force, gravity.
Okay.
Fake.
And what's that determined by? Call it whatever you want, but you've already said it's gravity. Okay, it's gravity.
If it's fake,
so what do you think it's
why are we even talking about it? We're talking about real world, dude. We're talking about scientific demonstration.
Dude, if you're going to prove me wrong, then prove me wrong, but show that you actually understand the model. Right now, you don't understand the model because you're asking me to demonstrate gravitational pull on a sphere of rock the size of your hand or your head or your car when you got one underneath you that's the size of the fucking Earth, you fucking idiot.
Show me.
Fucking right. You're stupid, aren't you? Can you not answer that question with intellectual honesty, yes or no? Are you going to answer the question? Answer the question.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Let's take it back a step. Right. So just answer the question, and then you can ask Team a question, and he'll answer that. Okay. Like, let's just try and keep it as orderly as possible. Right. So, Team, can you just say your question again for you?
I already answered this question.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So
you just
is the water sticking to the ball a consequence of the force pulling down on it from the Earth?
Ball, dude. There is no water.
So you refuse to address my model. You refuse to address my model. That's your problem. You can't just say, no, there's no this, there's no this. Then that means that you don't fucking know. Just say you don't fucking know. Just say that. Instead of just saying, we're here to appease your stupidity right now. We're here to try to convince you that you're dumb as fuck and you need to stop believing in that childish flat Earth bullshit. Come over here to the globe Earth, start acting like a man.
Right. Okay.
Now, can you address my question or not?
Let me break this down. Let me break this down one sec. Right. Okay. What Team is asking for you is to just for 1 minute put aside what you believe and just try and understand what we understand about our model and how things are supposed to work based on our model. Team is just trying to establish that if you have the knowledge of how things are supposed to work based on what we understand. So based on the model that we have, the answer is gravity. Yes. So based on the model that we have, what you're proposing wouldn't be something that could ever be done because the prevailing force that is acting on everything is the force of gravity coming from the mass of the Earth. Nothing else happening within that is going to have a greater gravitational attraction than the mass of the Earth because that is the biggest mass around. Everything is within that gravitational well. So, right, does that make it clear? We're not asking you to believe it. We're just asking you to understand what the model that we subscribe to actually represents.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I was sleeping, man. You're talking about fairyland bullshit, dude. You're not talking about real shit.
All right, well, hey, how about this? Why don't we put your beliefs up for scrutiny? Let me prove you wrong. Why don't you talk about what the Earth really is? Let's start with the shape, and then let's go to why things fall. So shape, what proof do you have of shape of the Earth? Because I have plenty of proof that things go over horizon. Why is it there, jackass?
I don't know what shape it is, dude. I haven't been up to space to fucking see it because space doesn't exist.
He doesn't want to make an assertion based on his belief system. He just wants to attack a different model. Make a positive claim on your own model, and I'll be more than happy to show you how stupid you are.
Yeah, so
let's just break it down to basics. Your model.
Right, let's just break it down to
basics.
Yes, I do. Right?
Yes, I do.
Hip hop hippie, listen up one sec, okay? Just break it down to very basics here, and you provide the reason that you think that the Earth is flat. So just tell team that. Why do you think the Earth is flat? And let's see.
There's no fucking curvature, dude. There's no curvature.
Right. Do you have evidence that there is no curvature? Because I'm pretty sure the team has evidence that there is.
Yes, we discussed this last week. Felix Baumgartner, 120,000 feet, flat fucking horizon, dude. It's not my fault you guys don't understand.
Flat fucking horizon. They had all you fucking idiots claim that there's a goddamn fisheye lens up there, and then you're claiming now that it's a flat horizon.
Right. Let team address the claim that the Felix Baumgartner jump proves that there is no curvature. All right. Can you give him just a few minutes to address that claim without over talking? Is that all right? Right, can you do that? Can you just listen for a few minutes and let him get his point out as to why he thinks that doesn't prove there's no curve?
If you live on a fucking ball and you see the curve at sea level, you're going to see it when you rise in the air. Have you ever been on a fucking airplane?
Are you able to just give team a few minutes to just respond?
How about this? Yeah, why do they call it an airplane? It's fucking simple. Are you guys that fucking dense, dude? Like, it's fucking so easy to understand. You guys are just fucking
Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet for 3 minutes and let team respond to your Felix Baumgartner point? All right, just 3 minutes. That's what I'm asking for you. So, all right, have just 3 minutes. All right, yeah. No.
So the Felix Baumgartner flight is a one of those things that even globe earthers get wrong. They say, oh, look, you can look out and you can see the curve, okay? You can see a little bit of the curve there. And they go, well, look at the back. There's a fisheye lens behind them. That's what you're seeing. It's the curvature from the fisheye lens. And then you have another one that comes on and goes, oh, look, you go up that high. It looks flat. Well, guess what? There's a curvature. There's the fisheye lens on that. So what do you have to say about that? You don't have anything to say about it because it's a fisheye lens, and everything you look at is being corrected either by an optical device or a computer program that's trying to account for the optical device. All right, so using the Felix Baumgartner.
Have you even seen the Felix Baumgartner footage, man? Why are you even talking about this if you don't even know what you're talking about, dude? Why are you even discussing it if you don't even know what you're talking about?
What did I get wrong about it? How about that? Why don't you say, instead of saying, I got this, and you don't know what you're talking about. The camera inside the gondola, the camera inside the gondola, dude, it has no fisheye. And the horizon is at the eye level of the camera. It's fucking so simple to understand, dude. Hold on. Are you looking at the Earth's horizon, or are you looking at the atmospheric horizon? Because you know that there's a thin layer of atmosphere that goes around our Earth, right? So dude, when you look up from that height, and you see the black meet the blue, guess what you're looking at? You're not looking at the ground. You do realize that, right? There is no fucking Earth coming up to eye level, dipshit.
It's the horizon and it's curved, and it's not curved. So what do you want?
You aren't looking at the ground. You're looking at the atmosphere meeting space. What's your explanation for that? Where's the horizon? Why is not the 100,000+ feet? Where did all that fall off from? Why is that not coming up to the top?
What are you talking about, dude? The horizon is seen out the fucking window.
So you're telling? I got something to point. I got something to.
Yeah, why don't you play the footage, dude?
I just took a snapshot. I just played. No, let me talk. I'm the producer for a second. I haven't said word one this whole time, but this bullshit. This nonsense about it not being curved, that looks like a fucking curve to me. Yeah, and I'm sorry, but that is not.
I'm talking about the gondola window.
I'm not. That's your source, buddy. That's your citation. Felix Baumgartner jump. That's a curve.
Yes, dude. Go.
Are you showing it on? Because yes, I I wasn't speaking of the. I was speaking of the photo that's taken from just on the outside of the capsule. So I didn't realize I was talking about the one on the inside, but I don't even know that the one on the inside is a fisheye or non-fisheye lens. I'm just talking about the picture that I've seen from the outside.
Yeah, you're just talking without even knowing. That is the epitome of ignorance.
Did you clarify which camera you were talking about after or before I made my comment? Yes or no? Before or after? It was after, right? I came back and said, yes, I'm talking about a different photo that was taken from outside.
Yes.
So,
now,
okay.
Hip Hop Hippie, you were just calling us all retards there. Yeah, I just want to clarify one thing.
Yeah, you call us retards all the time, dude.
Yeah, but you're calling us retard. Yeah, you said why is an airplane called an airplane? And I did have to just quickly look up the reason why. But the reason that an airplane is called an airplane is because the aircraft have static planes extending either side of the aircraft. You know, aeroplane, the wings. It's nothing to do with what you were saying. So please don't call us retards when you get the most basic of things wrong. Once you get something right,
then you can basic things wrong. It's
I just
simple.
You
guys just fucking convolute everything. You convolute level, you convolute flat, you convolute horizon, you convolute curve, you convolute everything, dude. That's all you guys do.
Y'all are the ones.
No, you do that.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Sorry, you conflate the two, but it doesn't matter, dude. You guys just get it wrong every fucking time, dude.
Okay, well, you
the horizon would not rise.
Hippie, you're particularly feisty tonight. Can you just try and not constantly talk over it every time team says something? So please, it will make this. I know that you're passionate and you want to get this out, but if you want to have a decent conversation, just afford team the courtesy of him finishing his thought before you start talking. Okay, I'm sure if you afford him that courtesy, he will do the same to you. So team,
what's your next point? Yeah. No, if they want to pull that up, I'll show him. He can point out where he thinks eye level is, and we'll see if the ground is at that point.
Pull up the taboo conspiracy analysis, and then you'll see the horizon is in the same exact spot from the ground level all the way up to 120,000 feet.
Okay, so what are you considering the horizon? The top of the clouds or the ground, the physical ground? Because if we pull this up and I don't see physical ground there, I'm calling bullshit.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this and you don't even know what the fucking horizon is, dude?
No, how long have you been doing this? We're going to pull that up. What do you, oh my God, the horizon? Yes, I know what the horizon is. It's the point on the earth where everything that goes beyond it, you can't see it anymore. It becomes an obstruction. That is the horizon. Okay, if you can explain to me, please, why boats go over something and you don't see the bottom of them anymore. Can you explain to me what happens to the sun when it sets? Please.
So many times, man. You guys just like to cherry
why what is brains, the man? Okay, well then let's start with something tangible. How do you explain the sunset?
Atmospheric conditions. Perspective.
Explain the sunset. Explain how the sunset.
Perspective.
Okay. Atmospheric conditions. Great. I'm so glad you said that. Dude, you know what? Now we have tangibility on your stupidity. Okay, because now I can prove something wrong about to you. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pull up a picture.
You can't even prove your own model, dude. You still have not demonstrated what I asked. You still have not demonstrated what I asked.
You don't realize how stupid what you ask is.
It's not my fault. You have to compensate.
Can you demonstrate Superman can fly? Can you demonstrate Superman can fly, please? Can you demonstrate that there's a human that can fly?
Superman is a fictional character.
Can you?
That's a great fucking analogy, bro. That is a great analogy.
He's on TV. No. He's on TV. He's real. He's as real as the flat Earth. So now demonstrate for me how humans can fly.
We see a globe on movies all the time. All the fucking time.
Fucking dumbass. You hold a hell of double standards. You hold a bunch of double standards in your belief system. You'll believe things you can't prove and say you go, you're wrong because I don't want to believe the earth, but I have no proof of my model, but I'm just going to believe it anyway because reasons.
All right, let's move on to some more substantial. Team
hold on. I'm pulling up.
Sorry, go on.
Hold on, I'm pulling up a graphic right now that I would like to be displayed so I can show him how it's not fucking atmospheric lensing and refraction.
Okay.
Because they all fucking make this dumbass claim without even realizing how stupid they are.
No, you guys just hijack refraction and then you say if we see too far, it's refraction. That's all you guys do.
Okay.
And
Okay.
after
Dave,
let's move on to
Dave, I'm
things
sending
forward,
you it.
okay?
Okay, Dave, I'm sending you a picture. I'd just like you to display this picture, please.
When are you going to demonstrate what I asked? Right
Dave,
when I
okay, shut up for a second. Dave, shut up for a second.
You
Dave, tell me when the picture is showing, because I have my picture pulled up. I'm not looking at the actual screen. So as soon as it's up, let me, so I can explain this to him.
You do know there's like a whole bunch of other like space agencies around the world other than NASA, right? Some of them with very much enemies of the USA. Yeah, they all seem to show the same thing. That's always confused me. Is NASA controlling the Chinese space agency as well?
They all work together, dude. It's fucking that simple.
Right. So China and the USA are working right. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
that's a new one. That's a new one. And
all their videos contradict each other.
All right.
All their videos contradict each other. It's not my fault.
All right. Your picture's up, team.
Okay, so you look at it. Can you see this picture, Hip Hop Hippie? Okay, now this is a picture showing.
Is that all you got?
Shut up!
Is
shut up!
Is a projection?
I'm demonstrating.
Is that all you got? Is CGI? That's all you have, bro. That's all you have.
CGI. I'm about to ask you a question.
This isn't CGI. This isn't CGI.
That's your. That's
not my map, dude. You guys.
Okay.
You guys like to.
Now you know. Now you know how Team feels when you strawman his position.
That's right. Now, let me explain something to you, jackass. Okay, let's say it's atmospheric refraction that causes the sun to appear to be on the horizon. Okay, so let's say you're at observation point A and the sun looks like it's on the horizon, and this is the equinox. Therefore, the terminator line is a straight line that runs across the earth. Verifiable, observable, repeatable. Okay, the only person that should see a sunset is someone who is on that black line, as it's equidistant from the atmosphere, from the sun, and the atmosphere around it is generally across the earth the same. Okay, so for your explanation to even have any validity whatsoever, you would have to explain why an observer at the bottom of the map, okay, which would also see the sun setting in the same fucking spot as everyone else on the map. Of course you don't, because you don't need. Oh my God. You see what you're. This is you. This is your representation of the flat Earth.
You're the one who needs.
You're doing it as best as you can right now.
All this crazy evidence, man. When all you have to do is look at water, dude. All you have to do is look at water. All you have to do is get on a plane. It's that simple, bro. It's that freaking simple.
Or are you really that stupid? No. Let me ask you a question.
No, you're a po, dude. You're the one making money off of this shit.
You're that stupid. Okay, you're that stupid. Because look, I'm showing you something right now that demonstrates what you are saying. You were saying people at A and B see at points A and B see the sun setting.
I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm not saying anything. I came on here for you to demonstrate your ball, dude.
You just said that the reason that the sun appears to set is because of atmospheric refraction and lensing. Did you not just say that?
And perspective and angular resolution. Dude, there's multiple things it could be other than a curve. There's multiple things it could be, man.
No, Hip Hop Hippie. Let me tell you something. Throw every fucking reason you want for the reason. Make up anything. Just make up a whole bunch of shit for the reason why person at distance A should.
Why not?
See the
You're
sun.
the one who makes up a curve.
Tell you every single fucking person along that circle is supposed to see the sunset for the same exact reasons that you said. But you don't understand.
You're talking about projection, dude. I'm talking about reality, homie. Yeah, you are. You just showed the freaking azimuthal projection.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You just said a reality. I just pointed out something that is actual reality. Okay? The Terminator line. You can't explain how someone in the southern part
Have you seen the Terminator line?
Hip Hop Hippie, come on. Let's try and act like an adult. You're usually better than this. Like, have you been drinking or something? Because you're very aggressive tonight.
I'm pretty heated.
Yeah,
I'm pretty heated.
You're pretty heated because you're fucking losing and you're wrong and you can't prove that you're right.
Losing,
I'm sorry,
dude. You can't even demonstrate your own belief, bro. Wake up, man. Wake up from your brainwashing, bro.
You want to demonstrate humans that can fly. Well, okay, humans can't fly. Well, then there are no humans then. You've just demonstrated that humans are non-existent because there's nobody outside of Superman that you can demonstrate that flies. Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about, man? What are you fucking smoking, bro?
Listen to the logic, idiot. Okay. You want me to demonstrate gravity inside of a greater gravitational field, right? I can't do that. But does that mean gravity doesn't exist? No. Can you demonstrate that humans can't fly? Can you demonstrate that Superman is a made-up
prove it doesn't exist because you can't prove it.
You demonstrate it.
You can't prove it. You cannot prove it.
Okay, well then all humans don't exist because you can't demonstrate that there's a reason that he's fake. That there's a reason that they can use a computer to make him fly. You can't demonstrate that for me. So therefore all humans are fake, right? That's your fucking logic.
Superman's not fake, but his mustache was.
Your logic is you just believe whatever you're told, man, and that's fine.
Dude, I'm demonstrating something for you and you're just blindly denying it. You don't have a reason for what I'm saying. If a person at point A can see that due to atmospheric refraction, lensing, perspective, and XYZ reasons that all you flat earthers come up with daily new, why is the only other person that sees it on that circle that's equidistant from the sun is one observer, and that would be observer B. Everybody else would not be able to make an accurate prediction based on your model and your explanation.
Oh my God, dude, you're
so
fucking brainwashed, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, Hippie, how about instead of just saying you're brainwashed, how about you try and refute what he's just said with actual logic?
Go to the beach. I showed you last week. Phuket word.
Dude, you're not addressing what I said. Stop trying to go to a different fucking point. Explain my observation now or move the fuck on and admit that you can't do it. You can't.
Yeah, right, okay. Let's move on to something more substantial. So let's move on to why things accelerate. Why do you think things, when there's nothing supporting them, accelerate towards the ground at 9.8 meters per second squared?
What are we talking about acceleration, dude? We're supposed to be talking about curvature. There is no curvature. So what does that mean? That means your model.
So we're gonna talk about that.
You just say that. You can't demonstrate that, but you can say it all you
want. Dude, you think you can see curve at sea level? You think you can see curve at sea level, but you can't on a plane.
Demonstrate no curvature. Demonstrate no curvature. Demonstrate it. Don't just say it. Demonstrate it. Don't hold a separate standard for me. Hold those same standards for yourself. Crickets.
Did he just rage quit? Did he just rage quit?
I think he
left because he is full of fucking crickets. He has no substantial claim.
Yep.
He won't
address
my claim. Put that bitch made back up.
Yeah. So that was a pretty poor showing from the flat earth side there. I think I can sum up his entire argument. Nah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Wow.
All right, guys, so thanks for sticking around until the end. Be on the lookout for more dumpster fire debates like this one coming up in the near future, including one where Fight the Flat Earth is going to be going up against one of the Flat Earth's favorite proponents. Stay tuned for those details. Be sure to subscribe to Fight the Flat Earth, the Non-Sequitur Show, and our second channel, Science or Satire, where you can catch interviews with your favorite debunkers like Simon Dan, Conspiracy Cats, Red's Rhetoric, and Godless Engineer. Thank you again to all of my patrons and channel members whose support helps me grow this channel. I can't express enough how much I truly appreciate it. I'm Father Skeptic, and I'm out.